Hey guys, it's Brindley. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a fabulous weekend and a wonderful Monday. As always, I'm excited about tonight's topic. Typically, will I ever have a topic that I'm not excited about? Yet today's actually came from something that I was watching this weekend. So for those of you that know me, I don't watch a whole lot of television. I watch mostly historical documentaries, regular documentaries. I'm fascinated with documentaries about people that have done pretty amazing things. And so I watched a documentary this weekend on Steven Spielberg. I think you guys might know who he is. Kind of a famous movie director guy, made some pretty awesome movies. And he said something in this documentary that I thought was fascinating. He said that confidence is the enemy. And he basically said, and I'll paraphrase it, he said, you know how many movies I woke up in the morning, I've gotten to the set and I said, what the bloody hell am I going to do today? He said, I have no idea how to attack the scene. All the planning that I did from the safety of my office is no longer valid because the weather we have, the news ideas, the actors came to the set with that morning, those have trumped every single of my best laid plans, and I have to start from scratch. He said he gets stage fright every single morning. And he goes on to say, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be a director. You can't make a great movie from a position of great confidence. The more nervous I am, I think the better the films turn out. Confidence sometimes is a bit of an enemy. And I just thought this was fascinating because it really is true. Confidence is the outcome. Confidence is what we earn once we've gone through something uncomfortable, we've taken the risk and we've grown through it. Now, I'm not talking about self-confidence here. I'm talking more of confidence in doing things, confidence in taking the next step, confidence in what you're doing and making sure, and it could be a little bit of too much self-confidence, but making sure that you're not allowing that confidence to stunt your growth because you're afraid to move forward because you're so confident that you're doing it the right way, you're doing it the best way, and your way is the best way. You know, not everyone is always going to like what we do. I had a situation here recently where some folks questioned my motives and they weren't sure why I was doing things I was doing. And I had to, number one, go, well, wait a minute. I know my motives, right? I know in my heart what's right. But then number two, I had to turn the mirror around and say, okay, wait, if this is someone's perception, am I doing something that's causing this perception? Am I having too much confidence that might be coming across as something that I don't want it to come across as, or I don't want it to be perceived as? So I think it's finding a healthy balance of being confident enough in yourself that you're not afraid to take the risk, to go into the uncomfortable, to lean into it, to grow through it, yet you're not so overly confident that you ignore all of that. So you want to have a healthy confidence. Russ Harris wrote a book called The Confidence Gap. And I used that book to do a little bit of research on the topic for tonight. And he said two things. He has 10 rules, basically, to close the confidence gap, to give you a healthy amount of self-confidence. And here are a few things that he said. He said, the actions of confidence come first. The feelings of confidence come later. So it goes back to confidence being earned, confidence being the outcome. You can be confident in taking that step and getting uncomfortable, yet the feeling of being confident in that thing that you're tackling isn't going to come until you've tackled it and you become comfortable inside of it. Rule 2 that he talks about, another thing, is genuine confidence is not the absence of fear. It is a transformed relationship with fear. So you have to ask yourself, am I mistaking that just because someone's confident means that they don't have fear? Or is it that they're looking at fear differently and they're taking fear by the horns and they're saying, I am so confident that I'm not going to allow fear to take over because I'm going to move forward knowing that this is a risk, knowing that I'm uncomfortable. It's being confident in the uncomfortability. It's being confident in your ability to go where you may not want to go, where it may not feel good to go. And then as you go there, your confidence will grow. And a few last things that that he said in the book: having enough self-confidence to be bold and create the life you want. That's good confidence. Let me say that again. Good confidence is having enough self-confidence to be bold and create the life you want. So confidence doesn't necessarily have to be, hey, look at me. Confidence is being bold enough to say, what other people think about me is none of my business. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to create the life that I want. I'm going to create my life by design. A negative self-confidence is using self-confidence as a shield against an uncomfortable reality. So make sure that you're not being so overly confident in something that it's actually you are overly confident because you don't want to take a hard look at what it's going to take to get comfortable or to tackle something. Our opinions aren't always the best opinions. Sometimes we need to lean into uncomfortable and say, I don't know. And be okay saying, I don't know. So I hope this was helpful today. I hope it will help you rethink a little bit about how you approach confidence. And of course, remember, self-confidence comes from the outside, self-worth comes from the inside. So the more we focus on self-worth, the more confident we will become. So have an awesome week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.